I'm going to be sharing with you 10 must-have baby products. 10 baby products that I find that I've been loving or using a lot lately. A few months ago, I did a nursery room tour and shared some of my favorite products at that time. Now my baby is about 11 months old and she has changed so much. She is eating a lot, she's crawling everywhere. I feel like she's going to be walking soon, so I'm very excited. Everyone is different, every child is different, so that's just something to consider when watching this video. The first item I want to talk about is my recliner chair. My husband and I decided that we wanted to invest in our chair because we knew that we were going to be using it a lot. The one that we ended up investing in is the Baby Leto Kiwi in Performance Cream. Now this is something that I've been using since Olive was born and I'm still using it on a daily basis. During her night routine, we like to read books together and the chair is big enough for both of us to sit next to each other and is super comfortable. So I'm still loving the glider and I'm so happy that I invested in it. And also when she got really sick and she was so congested, that chair actually saved us because she had a hard time laying down and she was so congested and couldn't breathe. I actually held her to sleep while sitting in the chair and it was nice because I was able to recline and I think I slept really nicely in that chair because it was so comfortable. Next we'll go into feeding and meal times because I feel like we are feeding her about 90% of the day. I'm gonna start with beverages. So it was around 6 months when the doctor told us that we could start introducing a little bit of water to Olive. And with Olive, I made a mistake of introducing water in a straw cup. At this time, she never used a straw cup before and you know, she's never had water. As soon as she took the first sip, she was like, what the heck? What I introduced first is this Dr. Brown's straw cup. It has like a little weighted ball at the bottom because no matter how the baby tips the cup, water will still come out. If you open this lid, the straw will come out and this is where the baby can sip the water. This also comes with the handle, but she doesn't really prefer it, so I just give it to her like this. I should have honestly given her some milk or something that she already is familiar with inside the straw cup. So it did take some time getting used to, but I think it was just a lot at once. So when I told my friend about her drinking water out of a straw cup, she recommended this Honey Bear straw cup. Apparently this is very popular, but I did not know about this until she told me. Baby just has to put their mouth on the straw and all you do is squeeze the bear just a little bit and it'll help the water come up. So it's kind of like an assisted straw cup. Now that baby Olive is comfortable with any straw cup, we just use this when we go out or just throughout her day. So time to time, Olive does drink milk from a bottle and there are transitional cups like a sippy cup. I know there are nipples that are a little bit more flat. It was very important for me to introduce straw cups because it does promote better oral and motor development by engaging the lip and tongue muscles. The other thing that I wanted baby Olive to start practicing is using an open cup. This is the Easy Peasy Tiny Cup and I think this is like it's like a green sage color. This helps develop the baby's fine motor skills by being able to lift up the cup, holding it, and being able to put it down. It's so cute. Also from the same company, Easy Peasy, we also got the suction plate. This is one of our favorite feeding mealtime products. So I actually had this item on my baby registry. It came in like a set. I believe it came with a cup, some utensils. It's so cute. It comes with like one big area and 2 little compartments. But whenever we use this, Olive has a hard time grabbing food from the plate. This one actually ended up working a lot better for Olive. The compartments are a lot more shallow. It's not so deep. So baby Olive is easily able to grab her items from this plate. So in terms of utensils, we have a couple. This one is from Amazon and it's cute because it's super tiny and it does have like a little dip, so it's easy to scoop purees and food on here. I like the ball because it actually allows the baby to grip really well. Then we have the Num Num Gootensils. These are probably my favorite out of all the utensils that we have. This one has holes in the middle and it's nice because when you scoop yogurt or avocado or puree, there's some that get stuck inside. I feel like it promotes more independence and more successes for baby. This one is closed off, so when she gets a little bit more proficient, she can start using this one. And then the other spoon that we have is just like a silicone basic spoon that we also got on Amazon. We like to use this when we're feeding her more complicated foods like rice and soup. I find that when we started baby-led weaning, she did not like to be spoon-fed. So a trick with that is just to give them an extra spoon while you're spoon-feeding her with another one. And allowing them to chew on the spoon is nice because it allows them to practice that oral movement. It helps with their gag reflexes too because they're getting used to having something touch their tongue. Okay, so where does baby eat? We have the Stokey Trip Trap chair. Got it when it was a little bit on sale. Honestly, any high chair will be fine. The only thing that's very important to consider is that it should have a footrest, because when a child slumps or slouches in their chair, that can increase their risk of choking. And a footrest allows them to have a proper 90-degree angle at the hips, knees, and ankles, which is so important for good stability and posture. We particularly wanted the Trip Trap because it's easy to clean, and we wanted one that grows with the child so we could use it a little longer. The only big con is that the pieces are really hard to take off. If you want to use the cushion and want to wash it time to time, you have to take everything off in order to take the cushion off. So that part is pretty inconvenient. Okay, the next few items are related to her movement, because if she's not eating, she is moving a lot. One item that I really like is her push toy. It looks like this, and the baby literally just holds onto the bar and it assists them when they're walking. I know there's toys where you can place the baby inside and they can move their legs and move around, but push toys are a little bit better because they help develop core muscles. It allows them to practice walking while building coordination and balance. Toys are great too because when they're standing, it allows them to crouch down and pick up items. And again, all of that helps build their strength and coordination. Since now baby is crawling and moving around the house and exploring new places, that also means we also have to baby-proof almost everything. It's important to get outlet covers, corner protectors, cabinet locks, door stoppers. There's so much out there that I didn't realize is a safety hazard. Two things that we have been using around the house are outlet covers. These are just the clear ones and it's so easy to use. You just plug them into the outlets and so babies don't stick their hands in there. And the other thing are these cabinet locks. These have adhesive, so you just stick it on like the cabinets. I believe you can't use it for the first 24 hours to make sure that it sticks really well. You stick it on, and if you want to open it, you just slide this little button and it opens. Super easy to install and super easy to use. These are necessary. Right now, Olive loves opening the drawers, digging in and getting things. It doesn't matter how heavy they are. She's just in this phase of just exploring and loving new items and things that she cannot and she should not be touching. These are also nice because I think you can also use this on the toilet. So far, we haven't had any issues, but I feel like it's gonna become an issue sometime as she gets older. So we currently have 2 strollers, one that we invested in so that we can use it for a very long time, and one that we got for our trip to Asia. To be honest, whenever we go out to run errands or go to church, I don't often bring my stroller and I just bring a carrier. Personally, to me, I think every parent should have a carrier. It's just so convenient. I know there are so many carriers out there. There are so many different types. How you wear them is so different. When Olive was a newborn, we used the boba wrap. It's like a huge long piece of fabric and you like wrap it around your body and you insert the child in the middle. And then we had the Ergo Baby, which I actually cannot find because we haven't been using it for a long time, but we had that on our baby registry and it was really nice. On Amazon, I ended up getting another baby carrier because this one came with a fake tush baby. You just wrap this around your body and the baby just sits right on top. Thanks to Goosecat, I was gifted their 365 toddler sling, and this is in the beige color. It's an all year round carrier that is good for kids that are 6 months old to 4 years old, weighing up to 44 pounds. I was so excited to receive this because I have been using the hip carrier for a pretty long time, but I found that whenever I was using this, it was putting a lot of weight and pressure onto my hips and my stomach. Because I had a C-section, whenever I have like anything pressing on that area, it just feels really uncomfortable. I really resonate with their brand because it's supposed to be a very convenient product for busy parents. All you have to do is sling it around your neck, and then you just have to make sure that the logo is showing in the front and there's a slit in the front. The baby just sits on this little sling. You can lift this little tab up so that it secures the child a little bit more. I love how it's so easy to place the child in and take them out. This Goosecat sling is really nice, not only because of the quick pickups, but it also helps distribute the weight on my body. Instead of the weight just being on my hips, it distributes to my shoulders, my back. So whenever I wear Olive, she actually doesn't feel heavy at all. I like to use this when I'm doing simple chores around the house, like doing the laundry or cooking. Olive is just so interested in everything everything that I've been doing lately, and so it's been fun just putting her in the sling and cooking and letting her be close to me as I cook. When we've been going on our Costco runs, I love bringing this because it's so easy to use and I don't have any discomfort. It's really nice because I get to hold her while I'm doing other things. Also, one more thing about the sling. So just to compare all my carriers, the Boba Wrap and the Ergo Baby, it does take a little bit more practice to put it on. With my Ergo Baby, it was just a buckle, but it was like 2 straps, like 1 strap on the bottom of where your hips are, and then a strap on like towards the top of your back. Literally, there were times when I would go to the market by myself with Olive. I would put on the Ergo Baby by myself and try to buckle. I would say I'm flexible, but for some reason, like with a baby, I don't know, it was a little bit harder to put on the buckle by myself. But with the sling, it's so nice because I can use it by myself. The sling comes in so many different colors and prints. This is the beige color. It's so sleek and so stylish, and I always feel so chic wearing this. I love how compact it is. I can literally fold it and put it in my diaper bag or even in my purse. Thank you to Goosecat for gifting this. I have definitely been using this every single day. It's been super helpful and easy to use for a busy mom like me. Another baby item that I absolutely love is the Oogie Boogie. So a lot of people have like the Frida suction one where you stick the one end in the baby's nose and then you suck out of the other end. But honestly, the Oogie Boogie has not been bad. Baby Olive was sick for a little bit and was so congested and has so much boogers. This suction saved us. All you have to do is squeeze it, put it up their nose, and then suction the gunk out. It also comes with this like picker. I believe you can use this for the nose and ear. It looks like this and it doesn't go that far up their nose or ear, which is super safe. These products we have been using quite often. Another thing that is so important to get and something that we have been using so often is a nail grinder. This is the Haka brand and we got this on Amazon and we put it on our baby registry, and I think every parent should have an electric nail filer. Baby's nails grow so fast. I feel like I literally grind her nails every other day. They grow so fast, but this is so easy to use and it doesn't hurt them at all. You have these little like tops that come off depending on their age. There's one that's 0 to 3 months, 3 to 6, this is 6 to 12. All you have to do is take it off, put it on, and then you can just push up or push down and it will grind their nails shorter. It's nice because it also comes with a little light. Again, I use this very often. I like to use this during her feeds so that she's pretty distracted. It doesn't hurt and it's so quick and easy to use. Another item that I feel is so important to have for babies who are moving is a baby playpen / baby gates. I know there's so many different varieties and different kinds. We currently have like the baby metal gates that block off the staircases, but then we also have a baby playpen where we can place her inside and she can play there safely with her other toys. We just placed a mat inside so that it's pretty safe, so if she falls or moves around, she's comfortable. The playpen that we have is from Amazon and it was on our baby registry, so fortunately we were gifted this to us. Typically, I don't think it's something that someone's gonna put on their baby registry because you're not gonna use the playpen for a while, but babies grow up so fast and they start moving so quickly that I'm so glad that we did put this on our registry. We love our playpen because we will place her inside. Olive currently has a routine where she will play inside the playpen independently throughout different parts of her day. And this is a great time when we're doing chores or when we're getting meals prepped or even going to the bathroom. And it's nice because I don't have to worry about her getting hurt. I also got these like tumble things from Amazon. We got it because I wanted her to practice knee playing and crawling and all of that fun stuff. Okay, last but not least, we have toys. So many toys. Yeah, so many toys. Because baby Olive stays with us throughout the day, we do try to invest in more toys because she doesn't get to go to a daycare that already has them. Toys are so important because they help develop skills and build communication. And it also teaches them how to explore. So currently some toys that we love are stacking blocks. Stacking blocks are so great for kids because they help build fine motor skills. The ball dropping tower toys are nice because it can help build language. So before having a baby, I said that I would never buy a toy with batteries. But that's funny because some of our favorite toys are with sounds. Sounds are great because it helps stimulate the baby's auditory development and it teaches them cause and effect. Right now, one of Olive's favorite toy is a snow monster that was gifted to us during Christmas. Every time you push a button, music plays. And she absolutely loves it because she likes to find the red button and press it. So not only is it working on her pointing skills, her fine motor skills, but also is teaching her cause and effect. And then books. It was so hard because every time we would give her a book, she would just mouth it. But books are great because it helps build language, and I think it's such a simple way to interact with baby and build that relationship. Now it's fun because she'll pull out a book and look at me and make a sound, telling me that she wants to read together, which I love. So that is pretty much 10 baby products, items, things that I have been personally loving and finding so useful now that my baby is 11 months old. She is almost 1 year old. I can't believe how fast time is going. As time goes on, I find that I'm buying so many more things, so many things. But overall, what's important to me personally is I want to make sure that whatever I am purchasing, it's helping my baby's development in some sort of way. I wouldn't say I'm an expert, but I did work as a daycare provider for many years, a nanny full-time. I worked as a special education teacher, and now I'm working in early intervention with babies from 0 to 3 years old. So whatever I'm learning for my job, I hope that I can apply that in my own home. Honestly, there's so much information out there, and I know every child is so different, but these are things that have been working for me and my family. So thank you for watching this video, and I hope that you found one of these items somewhat useful. Bye!